Hello everyone, Mockingbird Marauder here, and today we are playing Kerbal Space Program. And also today, it looks like Twitch is still not doing so hot. I don't understand what's wrong with Twitch. I'm going to try uninstalling Stream Elements after this to see if that helps. I might do some test streams later, because the YouTube side of things is just fine. Excellent connection, no latency. It's literally just Twitch that's doing this. Yeah, there's a massive delay as well. I will attempt this as we are here, but I'm probably not going to be able to raid out, and I'm also probably going to need to leave a significant chunk at the end just for Twitch to catch up to the end of the stream. So let's... how should I do this? All right, how about this? I am going to just move Twitch all the way over here. And I am going to pop out my YouTube chat so that I can still see it. I need to shrink this down a little. Okay, I should still be able to see YouTube like this. Just need to change the window size here. Let me just try that really quick. Okay, you see how fast that came through? I'm going to do the exact same thing in Twitch, just so that you guys can see how much of a delay there is. So I'm sending it now. Okay, so apparently it's... Is it just the stream display that's messed up? All right, give me just a sec. We're just going to take a look at the stream itself and see how it's looking. Okay, so I guess Twitch just has a massive delay at the moment. We'll try it like this, though, and see how it goes. Anyway, we are playing Kerbal Space Program today. And I think when we last left off, we had just picked up a contract. Let's go over to Mission Control. And we need to plant a flag on Minmus and get in orbit around Minmus. A satellite around Minmus. We can't do the satellite yet. We don't have a powerful enough communications array. Let's see here. All right, we might be able to do this one. However, I kind of don't want to risk this one. I guess we only have rewards here, so we might as well. All right, let's just take the contract. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to do a Minmus mission. I'm going to load up failing aspirations here. And do we have any better landing gear? These are twice as heavy. And the only thing they really have going for them is they are longer. I'm not sure if these are really worth it, to be honest. They're a little bit cheaper too. But we also unlocked some science things. Like this accelerometer here. I'm just gonna put that right there. All right, so this might actually go horribly. This might blow up. Let me just see how much temperature it can take. 1200. All right, so a normal amount. Okay. Let's save this vessel. And the thing about this one is it goes out, which means we can't just put it in a service bay like we usually do. And I think this one has to actually be on the outside of the vessel. Okay. Let's... Yeah, let's just keep it like that. Okay, we're going to try this and see how horribly it goes. We might have to revert back to assembly. We'll find out, though. So far, so good. I have to remember, we have the good reaction wheel here, as well as another reaction wheel in here. So we should be pretty stable. Unlike our bit rate. Alright, so far so good. Let's continue the rest of the way out of the atmosphere. It's actually... can't be done. Do we have to be landed for this one? We might have to be landed for this one. I've never actually used this one before. I know this one we can do in space. Alrighty. get ourselves into position here. Oh, stream dead. Now the screen just cut out. Okay, we're still alive. Stream is still alive. Everything is going to be okay. Let's actually lower this slightly, because we want to be working against the horizon here. All right. T-minus 2 and 5 seconds. Go. Perfect. And now we wait. But also, now we check this. Can't be done right now. And we're going for Minmus. All right, we are almost at orbit. Just waiting. Double check on Twitch's bitrate. Not great. I will say that it's not like hard lagging like it was last time. All right. Our orbit is kind of wonky. That's fine though. And what we're going to want to do here is set maneuver here. Because you want to be just about opposite of Minmus. I think the weirdness of our orbit is kind of affecting us here. Let's add a maneuver over here. 388, 285. We don't quite need that much. $273, 285. Okay, that should work. Burn time of 7 seconds. All right. Let's take a look at our accelerometer. Okay, yeah, it's a seismic scan. It has to be on the surface. But while we're here, run magneto report. Pretty good, actually. Let's keep that one. And we are going to retract the boom. That gives nothing. Just going to collect that. All right, and we're going to warp over here. And this is going to be a small burn, so no big rush. Ever so slightly off. All right, let's take a look. 285, 272. All right, this should be much better. Then we want to add a maneuver. Oh, right, we can click and drag the maneuver node, I'm pretty sure. I forgot. Our orbit's all wonky compared to Minmus. Here, let's actually add a maneuver here. Yeah, that's going to get us a lot closer. And we're just going to warp over here. And just tap it on in. Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, we are way closer now. All right, so if we add a maneuver here. Ah! Okay. Let's try it from the ascending node. All right, we don't want to hit the moon. All right, so that's the closest approach. So we want it to be further. Why do I keep deleting it? Okay. So if we click and drag this, okay, that should work. And we are just going to warp over here. Oh, we're going to run out of fuel, aren't we? That's fine. Here, face away from Kerman. And we're just going to wait here for a little bit. And we start. Oh, hey. Twitch is stable. Alright, I'm not sure what caused Twitch to stabilize. But it looks like it's stable now. Maybe I won't have to uninstall stream elements. Oh. My cans. My cans are empty. There we go. All right, I'm going to take a look at Twitch here just to make sure nothing is fundamentally broken. And it looks like we are nice and stable now. I don't know what changed. Let me actually refresh Twitch. All right, looks like it's still like 2 to 3 minutes behind, but it is stable now, which is a big improvement. All right, I'm going to rearrange my windows here just to put everything where it normally is. Okay. Okay, Twitch is less broken than it was. I still have no idea what's wrong with it. Let's warp over here. Wait. Let's run a report. This is the same experiment. We're just high over Kerman right now. All right, warp over here. And we are here to plant our flag. Where? There it is. Let's lock ourselves into retrograde here. Let me just double check to make sure Twitch isn't dying again. All right, Twitch is still alive. We're good. And then we want to land on that beautiful moon. There's another spacecraft out here. I don't know what the spacecraft is. Oh, is that for... I bet that's for the contract. Okay. Anyway, let's bring ourselves in close. All right, 1800. That should be fine. And we want to run an experiment. Keep that experiment. Do a quick crew report. Keep that. Have we done high over Minmus? We have not. And if we haven't done the Science Bay, we probably haven't done these. We have done that one. Have I done a temperature reading? Keep that. And I'm pretty sure this will give me nothing. Yep, nothing. Okay. Let's close up shop there. Collect all. Module inoperable. That's fine. And we are going to warp over here. Oh, we're going the opposite way. This is fine. Uh-oh. Radial out? Is that how I fix this? It's not. It's not. All right, just go to prograde. Okay, we're good. Let's actually try to land over this, in this area. Oh wait, before we do that, we need to take a look at this again. While near Minmus, definitely keep that. I've already done that one. Have I done this one? Honestly, not worth it. Not worth the storage. Keep that one. And we collect all again. I'm not sure how many that can hold. Uh-oh. No, no, no. I'm just always so lost. Alright, I have to remember, Minmus is not... It's not geosynchronous. My landing's going to change every time I lap the planet. Alright. Lock this into retrograde here. And we still have fuel. Very good. Alright, since we're here, let me just quick save this. We are going to extend our little legs. There's our shadow. Then we are going to be coming down on a bit of an incline here, but that's fine. This is Minmus. Minmus is the gentle planet. The moon is the dangerous one. You know, I just realized we're going to break this thing if we try to maneuver. Oh, we're just sort of hanging here. Okay, our SAS is strong enough to just hold us here. We are out of storage space. Oh wait, no, this can only be done in space. Probably. Because it's not even giving us the option to measure it. Let's keep that. And we'll open up this bad boy here. Sure. Nothing. And for crew report, nothing. You just collect everything, I guess. Collect all. Alright. Gonna need to tumble on down here. Okay. Out we go. Let's lower our visor. Do I not have a jetpack? I do have a jetpack. Alright, so if I jump... Oh dear. Okay, so jetpack is the RCS button. Alright, this should be a safe distance away. Let's take a surface sample. Keep that. Then we're going to deploy our chute. I'm going to disarm our chute. We're going to plant the flag, I guess. Nothing else to do here. Minmus flag 2. No, sticky keys. And Twitch is once again in the red. Sad. It was stable for a bit. All right, let's try climbing. No. I bounced off the ship. Why can't I grab? Need to add a ladder to this thing. Come on, Jeb, you can do this. You can't do this. No. Jeb, you have massive ups. You need to control yourself. Okay, what if I were to push the vessel this way? Just ram your body into it, Jeb. All right. This is becoming a bit of a challenge. I should really rethink the design of this ship. Please, engage your jetpack, Jeb. You don't have to ragdoll every time. This is also one of the dangers of only having one crew member. You know, I'm starting to think it'll be easier just to flip it all the way over. Okay, try it from this side again. Jeb, I hate you so much. I don't mean it, Jeb. I'm just frustrated. This incline is tedious to deal with. Okay. Not sure what happened there. I know what happened there, though. Yeah, Jeb just does not like using his jetpack. Jeb, please. Yeah, this heat shield is directly in the way of me getting inside the ship. There we go. All right, let's point ourselves straight upward. That was honestly kind of painful. Contract is complete. We got so much money from that. Off we go. Yeah, just keep going. This is the most fuel efficient way to do this. Just to escape the orbit. And we are going away from it, so when we try to slow down, we shouldn't intercept it again. We might intercept the moon, though. Probably not, though. The moon is making its way around. Never mind, we're going super slow. Avoid the moon. Okay. Let's warp over here. Oh no. We're going the wrong way. Let's warp over here instead. That could have been a very bad time for us if we went past the periapsis. Oh hey, we're back in range of the science center. We really need to upgrade the science center. And just no maneuver. And we have a lot of fuel left. We can afford to do this safely. That's the one good thing about this vessel. It's fairly fuel efficient. I think that's mostly from the top tier solid fuel engines though. Okay. Let's warp ourselves over here. And our mission is just about done. We had these deployed the whole time. Retract those. Just make sure that everything is collected. The only thing left was the surface sample. Actually, we've done this low over Kerman, right? We're in atmosphere. We can't even do it. And we're losing altitude. Okay. This should be good. Just save the rest of this for when we are at under 50. So I think 49, yeah 49 is our periapsis right now. Landing on the dark side of Kerman. You don't even need all the fuel. This was a very safe re-entry. Almost too safe, in my opinion. Hey, this thing didn't even blow up. Yeah, I think we're mostly safe. We're getting into the dangerous atmosphere territory right now. Just gotta wiggle around a little bit. Look at that beautiful re-entry. Is this water? We're over water, right? Is that grass? I think that's grass. Why is our compass messed up? Our compass is sort of glitching a little bit here. That's fine. We're back safe on Kerman. Or at least we will be soon. We're floating above Kerman. Carelessly through the atmosphere. First time in a while that this hasn't been a splashdown. perfect landing. Recover vessel. And that was a lot of science that we collected. 799. Okay, so we get 5 times the DSN power. That is so much better. Yeah, look at this. We can actually track things that are on Minmus now. We can track whatever this is. Wait. Does this have a signal? It does not have a signal. This is so sad. It's just so sad. This vessel out here in the middle of nowhere. Let me double check on Twitch again. Twitch is still in the red. I don't know what's wrong with you, Twitch. I have no way of fixing it either. I should stop looking at it. I do want to know if it goes down, though. Let's get the RCS stuff. Then this stuff. And this stuff. Okay. We got the good propulsion now. The atomic rockets are very nice in space. We have enough for one more of this level. I'm not sure what to get, though. We get a grabby arm. We have some contracts for docking. Yeah, we might as well get docking. We're going to want to dock at some point. Where did we get the advanced tech from? It was from here. Okay, this is the advanced tech. Probe miniaturization. Oh. I didn't even realize we got that. I should take a look at that one. Because it's the new fancy communications array. Let's just open up failed aspirations. And we are going to see what this communications array looks like. Oh, it's a big one. It's very large. Okay. Tolerance. It's light. Yeah, its lightness is the only thing really going for it. This one is still better, in my opinion. Because you can just put this anywhere. Antenna rating 2G. 15G, I see. Then this was the other new one. This is also 15G. 2G. Okay, so this one can communicate farther. 5K. Okay. Let's start a new vessel. Don't save. Let's start with the nice pod here. Because this is one of the higher level pods in the tech tree. Alright, looks like it's a thick boy. Alright, so this is the good fuel tank, and... okay, I understand. Alright, let's take a look at the rockets. Yep. Figured. Okay. So the nice thing about this one is you have a little ladder built into it, and it's not on the side here where you might have, say, a heat shield if you were silly enough to put one directly on the side. Lander can. Alright, this is relatively the same. This one has more electric charge, more monopropellant, or no, less monopropellant. Lighter. Tolerance is the same. This one can take more... this one can take more heat. Okay. Let's take a look at our engines. Let's take a look at our fuel tanks. So I think this one is double. This one is double the weight and double the fuel. Let's go over to science. We can house that squarely within the service bay. This is no longer dangerous to take along with us. Rotate. And we rotate again. Actually, yeah, let's add the small one up here. Actually, what is this? This is a tiny cargo storage. Oh, right. I wanted to see what this thing was. What? Cargo. Okay. Make sure Twitch hasn't died on us. It's slowly dying. Yeah, we're down to under 4K for Twitch. Perfect. We have a normal ladder. Get rid of that. All right, what's the difference between these two? This one's lighter. Yeah, I think the orange one is just more efficient. Not seeing much difference other than it's cheaper and it's lighter. Oh. Need 2 of these. Oh, right. I can put these things in here. Only really need 1 of these, though. Then put a thermometer out in front. Okay. Now this goes down here. Alright, I'm not actually sure which to choose here. Let's go with this one for now. And something we could do... Let's put a big old heat shield down there. No, not that one. We need the fuel tank. That's the large fuel tank. I'm stupid. We need the small fuel tank. The tiny fuel tank. Alright, now we need some decouplers. Landing struts, always important. Yeah. Yeah, that's cutting it really close. A little bit too close for comfort. Let's raise these. Okay. Now we get the decouplers. That's the small one. Why is it so expensive? Why is it so expensive? Let's actually try it without this for now. Let's name this one High Hopes. Alright, save that. And we're just going to see how well this one is able to lift off. Because we might have to end up making a monstrosity of a spacecraft. Alright, so this one still lifts off just fine. It's unstable, though. Alright. Is it under payload, structural? I'm trying to find the cross feed thing. Because there's a way to feed fuel to other engines. I don't remember what section it was under, though. It was somewhere in here. Then what should I do for this part? Honestly, I might just put a large engine down there. I'm not sure I should, though. Okay, let's start with the big fuel tanks. Well, the small, big, rather. Honestly, we don't actually need the large decoupler for this. You can do it with a normal decoupler. Actually, do it with a radial decoupler. Because we kind of need the space. These are very expensive engines, though. How expensive is this? These engines are very expensive. Don't save. Let's load up high hopes before we took everything off. Okay. So the thing about this engine is it's not good, and also it's very bad, and also it's way too expensive for what you're getting. I mean, seriously, look at that. It's 17,000 for a solid fuel engine. Solid fuel engines are not meant to be recovered. Oh no, this is a liquid fuel engine, never mind. I guess this is an all-in-one deal. Yeah, what I could do is replace this central fuel tank with this thing. But then we're still wasting these nuclear ones. Let me just take a look at our various modules here, because most of the things we can get are small. Yeah, this would just be to translate it into a smaller vessel, which honestly, not the worst idea. Yeah, let's get rid of all of that. These are not nearly long enough. There's no way. Basic jet engine. These are for planes. Don't save. Okay. We got air intake. Honestly, I feel like we were right the first time in the cross feed. Thermal. Slap a heat shield on there. Slap some radial heat shields on. Okay, I think the only thing left to do for the general design, without adding any more engines, is just to put our magnetometer on here. I have a better idea for that one. Yeah, make it less in the way. I messed up. Yeah, just like that. How expensive are these? These are fairly expensive. Why are these so expensive? Why do I have 4 of them? Get rid of 3 of those. Alright, open this up again. I have an idea. Let's extend that. That is perfect. Retract. How heavy is this? 0.5 or 0.05? These are the same amount of weight. Okay. I think our science is just about sorted for this vessel. Now we need to add some structural stuff. Alright, it did not undo any of that. Good. Not that one. Alright, let's save this really quick. Alright, I think we might be ready for another test flight. I can't afford this vessel. I don't have enough badges to train you. Alright, let's take a look at our money. We have 94K. That was apparently a very expensive vessel. How expensive is this vessel? I have no idea. Alright, new vessel. Let's zoom in here. So what is the difference here? Is it just the number of sides? Anyway, let's get rid of that. We're going to make an unmanned vessel. Okay. First things first. Actually, it's going to be a lot easier if I just put another service bay on here. Okay. Then I can put the battery in the lower service bay. Nah, I don't like that it's clipping. Battery goes there. Inline controller goes there. Big inline controller goes there. I hate that I have to rotate these every time. We don't even need that. Honestly, looking around at the science we can do here, this is the only one that's going to be very useful in space. And this thing, we were having a hard time fitting in here. Yeah, I guess we can connect it directly to the battery. Sort of mitigate that a little. Radial attachment points. Didn't we get a good attachment point with our science? Oh well. These are only 700 apiece. I don't plan on landing this thing. Is the big thing here. Ah, here it is. Okay, is there anything else we should add here? I'm not sure there is. I guess we could... We could add some of this. Alright, open up this service bay. And then I think for structural, we are just going to connect these down here. Okay. Let's call this one Proby. Okay, so good news, we can afford this vessel. Less great news, this vessel's not coming back. Alright, what do we need? We need to orbit Minmus. We need a science junior vessel. All right. Revert. Revert to assembly. We needed a science junior. This thing doesn't even have communications. It's a good thing we reverted. You know what? Just get rid of that. I'm getting rid of the rest of this too. There's aerodynamics. Okay. Save it. Launch it. You know, I just realized we don't even have a use for our RCS anymore. This thing cannot dock. Okay, once more with feeling. We are barely lifting off the ground. Already not a good sign. I think these engines are pretty heavy too, if I remember right. As we slowly leave the lower atmosphere. You know, I just realized something. These are structured together, but they're being separated radially. I guess we'll see how it works out. We will see how it works out. Oh, they still just come apart. Good for them. It's just so high. Okay. Oh, we turn so easily. Wait, I cannot do radial and I have to manually do this. I don't have a skilled pilot with me. All right. Let's start it up now. I said, let's start it up now. Let's get a little closer. Now we'll start it up. Now the thing with these nuclear engines is that they should be able to get me just about anywhere inside of Kerman's orbit. Other planets, it starts getting a bit touch and go. But for Kerman local missions... Oh, we got debris out there. We should take a look at that debris later. There might be something that we can take from it. Some science. I cannot accelerate unless I use the hard command, which I don't really want to do. Alright, let's set our target. We are so off. That should do it. And the nice thing about this is we don't have to worry about getting a Kerbal back home. What have I done? I'm a fool. Alright, opposite direction. Warp over here. Okay. Now let's just use these instead of trying to warp. Alright. We're going to start it at around T-minus 10 seconds. Okay. And where's our target? There's our target. How close are we with this point? Perfect. Just get into the sun here. Wow, we apparently need more solar panels. Alright, our power should be good for now. wrong way. Just gotta tap, tap, tap. Perfect. Now, if we warp all the way over here... Am I going to lose signal? Well, we still can't do the mid-miss mission, which is very, very sad. We just lose signal. There's nothing we can do about it. I can't give this thing any more commands. Not until it comes back. Alright, how close do we have to be? We're 41 million. Okay, we are at 34 million. So we're able to go out about 35 million meters. If we extend this... Okay, I understand. Revert flight. Revert to launch. We're going to try something. Just gonna go on up into the atmosphere. And keep on going. And we are going to warp over here. We're actually going to extend this right now. Extend this right now. I'm gonna go over this way. And hopefully this will get us the signal strength we need to do the min-miss mission. If not, we're gonna have to figure out something else. Let me just take one more look at Twitch. Alright, Twitch is back up to 4.7K. Again, I have no idea why Twitch is being the way it is. Alright, so far, roughly the same as last time. So we slowly get into orbit here. Alright, let's set our targets. And we want to add a maneuver right about here. Okay, that'll work. Alright, start it up. And hopefully we don't lose signal this time. We shouldn't, because this is a very powerful dish that we got. Right, what happens if we actually add the maneuver from here? Ah! Alright, need to hurry. Maneuver is almost here. Okay. And we warp over here. So far, so good. Yeah, I think the problem we were running into is we just didn't have any kind of signal going back. We were not designed to receive. We're still at 100%. Let's warp over here. Alright. Let's warp over this way. Oh, too far. Alright, so we have our target orbit here. Periapsis is 313, 315, we're at 326. Okay. Alright, we need to be going that way. That might be a little bit tricky. We're only going 6 to 8 meters a second. We should be able to just... This will be way faster. No. And maneuver this way. Okay, so if we warp... No. No, 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 no. We're going the wrong way. Why am I like this? Okay, so we did a proof of concept. We are at about 2.5 hours. Twitch is stable again. Why is Twitch like this? Let's just revert this to vehicle assembly. And I think I know what our problem is. We deviated from the good build. Like, this build is great. There are very few things that this build cannot do. And for a ship that is not designed to land, we don't need a lot of this stuff. Like this... Well, let's start out with this, actually. Advanced mode. Sub-assemblies. Failed aspirations. It's a very good sub-assembly. Don't save. Load this. Get rid of all of this. Literally all of it. Now, this is actually a very good design. We don't even need this. We have the science. We have the science down here. Okay, these are linked. Alright, let's save the new Proby design. Save that again. Everything is so messed up. These go first. Then these. Then those. Okay. Save that. Also get rid of that. Okay, let's see how well this one works. You see, this is way better than the previous design. We're about to run out of fuel in our first set. Second set is going. Oh, it's going. Alright. Need to go over here with our trajectory. Alright. Just about time to start it up. And as long as we stay behind the apoapsis, we should be good, mostly. As we slowly build up our orbit. We are unfortunately approaching our apoapsis. These atomic engines are very heavy, because it did not take us nearly this much fuel to get into an orbit before. Okay. We're increasing distance away from the apoapsis now, we're good. Taking so much fuel. Okay. Let's extend our antenna so that we can retain our signal strength. Somewhere around here, maybe? Um, somewhere around here. Get a full revolution from it. That's an intercept with the moon. There. Okay, that'll have to work. Alright, gotta hurry. We are closer than I thought we'd be. Alright, gotta be very careful. Not to overdo it. We're barely even touching the Minmus's orbit. I have to do this way instead. Alright, there is Minmus. We're going to be going into this with a full tank of fuel. Away they go. Then we're just going to warp over here. And so far, so good on all the components on this thing. Nothing is broken yet. Okay. So we want... Alright, that is just about as good as it's going to get. At least from this distance. What am I doing? We are 3 hours away. Burn time of 12 seconds. That is not what I thought was going to happen. Burn time of 2 seconds. I did this on the wrong side. Oh well. Alright, we can just start it now, I'm pretty sure. And let's warp over here. Just gonna do a quick burn. Bring ourselves down to the correct altitude. Up it just slightly. And we're just going to warp on over here. And do the same thing on this side. Remain stable for 10 seconds and we're good. Contract complete. Oh look, we get money. Lovely. The entire reason to do contracts. Alright, make sure we're facing Kerman. Let's just run a quick scan here. Nothing. Nothing that we can transmit. I don't think we're going to be getting any science here. And what's fun about this is we can actually reuse this later if we want to do more science outside of Kerman's orbit. Because the ladder to nowhere is just completely gone. There's no bringing it back. Did you die? Not receiving enough. Okay. Okay, so YouTube is getting poor signal strength as well, it looks like. Okay. So now it looks like it might be on my end, because YouTube is also seeing issues. But for now, this will just about do it for this stream. Let me just take us on out. And I do not know what is killing my upload speed. As we wait for Kerbal Space Program to exit. My entire computer dying? There we go. Let me bring us over to the cabin. Make sure my mic is still okay. My mic disappeared for a moment. And I'm just going to take a look at my streams here because we have YouTube and we got Twitch both saying that we're not stable. And it's saying it's an upload issue. Let me just do a quick speed test. I'm just going to see if we're running into issues with my ISP or if it's maybe something with OBS. Download speed is great at the moment. Download speed is nice and stable. All right, give me the upload speed. Upload speed is also fine. Like, we are well above 50 MBS. I don't understand what's going wrong with these. Maybe if I try lowering the settings a little. I'm not even streaming in 4K. This shouldn't be an issue. This is about as stable as I can make it at the moment. I'm going to try getting rid of stream elements just to see if that helps. And I can do a test stream later. But for now, let me take us on out, everyone. I feel like if I try to raid someone else, things are going to go horribly wrong. Because I am stuttering badly. Yeah, Twitch is dying at the moment, it looks like. All right, well, again, I apologize for a deeply scuffed stream. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all later.